So last week, I lost 50 bucks in a 1v1 server because, stupid me, I was sure that I could land 3 Deagle headshots in a row. Now on the last shot, my hand panicked, I overshot the head and I clipped his ear instead. So today, I'm going to teach you guys how to fix that panic swipe, and at the end of the video, I'll try it again to see if I can win my money back. Now if you look through Global Offensive or Learn CSGO on Reddit for advice, most top comments are going to say the same thing. You want to play aimbots, run the pre-fire maps and grind community deathmatch. Now that advice is partly right. Workshop maps are great for practicing skills specific to the game. Aimbots, CS2 labs let you work on real recoil, but if you want to master counter-strafing or learn Mirage sight crosshair points, these maps are essential. But here's the thing, workshop maps are good for practice, but they don't explain why your mouse control isn't working. Now if you, like me, miss a Deagle headshot on a moving bot, the map doesn't tell you what went wrong. Like, it can't measure if your mouse path was curved or if hand tension messed up your aim, and you're left just guessing. And that's where a tool called AimLabs really helps. It doesn't replace workshop maps by any means, but it's like a gym for your mouse. So before we set up our routine, let's talk about 2 common technical questions that come up on Reddit about aim trainers in Counter-Strike 2. So the first myth is that aim trainers don't feel like CS2 because there's no counter-strafing. A common Reddit complaint is that aim trainers are just point and click and they don't actually teach the in-game movement. Now this mixes up practicing mechanics with actually applying them in the game. Counter-Strike has movement inertia, so you have to tap the opposite key to stop moving before your shot is accurate. If your hand shakes or you overshoots while you're stopping, you're going to add mechanical mistakes to movement mistakes. AimLabs is a tool that helps you work on your hand's deceleration, so when you go back to CS2, your crosshair lands smoothly on the head as soon as your counter-strafe finishes. Myth 2. Playing 4-3 stretch resolution ruins your aim sensitivity. So about half of CS2 players use stretch resolutions like 1280 by 960, and a lot of people wonder if changing aspect ratios affects their muscle memory or if they need to adjust their sensitivity settings. The distance your mouse moves for each degree of camera rotation stays the same no matter what your resolution or aspect ratio is. And when you pick the official CS2 profile in AimLabs, it's going to match your sensitivity DPI, aspect ratio and field of view exactly. It doesn't need to change how your mouse translates movement to the game. CS2 workshop maps are like the football field where you play the game, and AimLabs is kind of like the gym where you train your muscles. You don't want to pick between both, they've both got an important role to play. So when you open AimLabs, you're going to remove the distractions of CS2. So instead of just shooting at bots, you take standardized tests like the official AimLabs benchmarks. In the tap category, the system separates your wide flicks from your small, precise movements. If your Deagle shots feel off, AimLabs Results Plus tracks how efficient your mouse movements are. The dashboard shows if your hand moves in zigzags instead of straight lines, or if you underflick when you're aiming left, like me. The AI aim coach uses your data for task tuning drills. It makes the target smaller or changes their speed bespoke to your skill set. This isn't something that CS2 workshop maps can provide. So let's go over some AimLabs Plus flick drills that are really going to help improve your aim. So the first one is Pentaflick. You get large, predictable targets, and instead of focusing on speed, you slow down. Glide your mouse in a wide, smooth path and relax your hand just before your crosshair hits the target. You want to stop your mouse right on the center. It's not about speed, but it's about teaching your brain and hands to work together. Once you're comfortable, you're going to want to try MicroShot Ultimate. Now these targets are really, really small, so you just need to use your fingers and your wrist. Because the targets are tiny, even being like a millimeter off means you miss. This is a really good skill for your fine motor skills, and you'll soon see where your micro adjustments need work. And when you want to try more of a challenge, the Burst Flick Ultimate is really, really good for this. This changes the positions of the target, so you can't just rely on muscle memory. You've got to judge distances quickly, like in real matches. After you've finished these drills, don't just close AimLabs. You're going to want to take a minute to look at your session data on your dashboard. Tools like Results Plus show your movement patterns. Maybe you underflick when you're moving left, or you're not as efficient on vertical lines. If you use the AI aim coach, it's going to highlight your weak spots and suggest ways to improve them. If you keep following this routine, you'll notice your flicks become cleaner, faster, and much, much more consistent. So, could I win the bet from the start of this video now? Now, I followed this hybrid routine for a week. I wanted to improve my path efficiency and reduce that downward mouse pressure. I really dig my mouse in when I'm stressed, but honestly, if I'd used aim labs to fix my aim and workshop maps to put it all together in the game, I probably could have won. Now, if you think these aim labs plus drills could be helpful to your CS2 play, give them a try, see how your aim improves. But let me know in the comments which drill made the most difference for you, or if you've got any routines that you swear by, because God knows I need them. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips to help you level up your game.